So what I have here is my Husqvarna 26-inch multi-purpose axe. It's made by Holzbrook. They've been making axes since the late 1600s. I have several of their other axes, and I just got this a few days ago. I've been playing around with it, and so I was just going to start the video with just a little bit of chopping, and then I'll bring it up close and show you what it looks like. So that was some pretty nasty wood I was chopping through, but the edge looks good. It really has a pretty good profile. So this is hand forged in Sweden. You can see that it has the Husqvarna logo and the touch mark. This overall is supposed to be 26 inches. I think it's slightly less. So again, hand forged Swedish steel, and you can tell it's not absolutely perfect. There's a little kind of imperfection here, but I don't think that'll have any effect on it. Again, it's got a multi-purpose edge, so this is sort of probably not the best sharpening job. I have other Holzbrook and Husqvarna edges that came absolutely perfect, but I think I can touch this up a little bit. But the handle is absolutely beautiful. The grain on this end is an absolute match on this end. So from what I understand, the grain orientation should match at either end, and it's more important that the grain orientation matches than the exact orientation, whether it's vertical or 45 degrees or whatever. The fit and finish on the Husqvarna versions of these axes compared to the Holzbrook are not quite as good. I sanded this handle down just a little bit after I took it out of the box, and probably still has a few spots that need to be sanded, and I oiled it pretty good. My biggest complaint about this axe is that it's not heavy enough for me, which I think would be a selling point for backpackers. It's very light. The entire thing is, I think it was, I measured it, or I weighed it, it was like 47 ounces complete with this and the mass that it comes with. But overall, seems to be pretty good chopper for the size. I don't like the weight. I did some chopping on a tree over there and all. I may go back over there with the camera. To me, I would like this axe head to be a little bit heavier for me as a chopper, but as it is, it probably would make a really good boy's axe because it's light. All in all, though, it's quite beautiful. So, but I think there's some pretty good mushrooming where the handle came through at the top, which I like. And you have a wooden wedge, and then it's also secured with the round safety wedge. So I like that. So I use axes out here on just about a daily basis. So I haven't had this one for, like I said, more than a couple days. I cut with it, chopped down about an 8-inch diameter tree yesterday. I did pretty good, so I'm going to kind of play with it. I haven't rehoned the edge since then, but I'm going to, and I'll just work it with the puck that I have. So all in all, first impressions pretty good. This is not really an unboxing or out of the box. Like I said, I've been using it a couple days, but so far I like it. It's a little light for my taste, but I think it's pretty good, you know, at just 47 ounces. For the average backpacker, I think it'd be pretty good. So we'll see over time kind of how durable it is, how durable the edges and the heat treat. So I'm going to take it over and see how if I can fell this one tree. So this edge is still absolutely perfect. That's an old, long dead oak tree. It's not soft green wood. That was a hard chop because that is hard, dead, dry oak. And this would not be the axe that I would use for that under normal circumstances. But it worked, and it held up. There was no edge damage at all. It's as sharp as it was when I got it out of the box. So obviously, I got to come in here and I got to hit both sides with the rough and the fine sides of the puck. But all in all, this is not going to be my favorite axe that I own. I much prefer, in terms of just a bushcraft axe, the Husqvarna Carpenter's axe. But as a lightweight, packable axe, I think it's worth the money. So, anyway, thanks for watching.